I will present about first on the communication skill, which is listening. Okay, listening is a soft skill that allow people to understand the information other convey to them. It is part of the communication skill set that including speaking skill, also known as verbal communication and interpersonal skill. Okay, being a good listener is one of the best way to be a good communicator. No one like communicating with someone who care only about putting in her 2 cents and does not take the time to listen to the other persons. If you are not a good listener, it's going to be hard to comprehend what you being asked to do. Active listening involves paying close attention to what the other person is saying, asking clarifying question and reprising what the person say to ensure understanding. Through activity listening, you can better understand what the other person is trying to say and can respond appropriately. Okay, how good listening skill can improve our career? Okay, good listening skill are imperative to succeeding at work. They allow you to successfully carry out your job duty, get along with your boss and coworker, and serve your customer and clients. When a manager gives instruction on how to complete a task, good listening a skill will let you understand their expectations. Your ability to complete the task successfully increase. Excellent communication skill, including listening skill, are at the foundation of all good relationships. Workplace relationships are no exceptions. Being able to understand what your coworker allow you to build rapport with them. This is instrument when working in a team-based environment. Client and customer will also benefit from our good listening skill. To fulfill their needs, we must be able to understand what they are.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Yusliza binti Muhammad Yasin. So today I will talk about nonverbal communication. Your body language, eye contact, hand gestures, and tone of voice or color the message you are trying to convey. A relaxed, open stance, which means arm open and leg relaxed, and a friendly tone will make you appear approachable and will encourage others to speak openly with you. Eye contact is also important. You want to look the person in the eye to demonstrate that you are focused on them and the conversation. However, be sure not to stare at the person, which can make him or her uncomfortable. Also, pay attention to other people's nonverbal signals while you are talking. Often, nonverbal signals convey how a person is really feeling. For example, if the person is not looking at you in the eye, he or she might be uncomfortable or hiding the truth. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Clarity and concussion. Clarity and concussion is a good verbal communication, means saying just enough. It is meant to not talk too much, or people will get boring and not interested of what you say. And don't talk too little because people might not get what you say. Clarity means an ability to speak in recognizable language or use a formal symbolic substitution, while concussion means communicating complete information about a topic or idea in a few words. Try to say what you want clearly and directly and convey them as few words as possible. And try avoiding talking in a slow tone or mumbling so that people won't feel unsure about what you say. Friendliness. Definition of a friendliness is the quality or state of being friendly. Through a friendly tone or simply a smile, it will encourage a coworker to openly communicate with you. It's important to be nice and polite in all your workplace communication, whether it's face-to-face or written communication. When you can, put a friendly word such as "I hope you all had a great weekend" at the start of your email, so that the recipient will feel more appreciated.
Okay, the big point is confidence. Be confident in your interactions to others. Confidence shows that you believe in what you are saying and will follow through. Avoid making statements sound like questions, be careful not to sound arrogant or aggressive. If we do not feel confident, it's a result of the story we will tell ourselves and the words we use to tell them. The statements you use has an important effect on your confidence. What kind of question are you asking yourself? If the things that come to mind are, how come I not successful? Am I not smart enough to reach my goal? Do other people see me as a failure? Then you are setting yourself up for failure. Catch yourself when you are thinking negatively and shift the pattern of your thoughts. Ask yourself things like, why would I accomplish everything I set my mind to? And like, why would I waste time on my anxieties instead of focusing on my strengths? When you ask better questions, you get better answers. Be sure you are always listening to and empathizing with the other person. Point six is empathy. Empathy is the ability to recognize emotions in others and to understand other people's perspectives on a situation. You need to put aside your own viewpoint and see things from the other person's perspective. Then you can recognize behavior that appears at first sight to be over emotional, stubborn, or unreasonable as simply a reaction based on a person's prior knowledge and experiences. So, based on the explanation earlier, use simple phrases to demonstrate that you have been listening to the other person and respect their opinions. Listen carefully to what someone is trying to tell you. Use your eyes, ears, and gut instincts to understand the entire message that they are communicating. Think about how, as well as what they're saying, what's their tone or body language telling you? Are they angry, ashamed, or scared? For example, take this a stage further by listening empathetically. Avoid asking direct questions, arguing with what is being said, and disputing facts at this stage. And be flexible. Prepare for the conversation to change direction as the other person's thoughts and feelings also change.
The next communication skill is open-mindedness. A good communicator should have the flexible and open-minded attitudes for any conversations they're in because it shows how you try to accept what others prefer that may be different from you. And a good communicator will always ready to listen and understand other people's point of view without judging them and willing to enter into a dialogue even with people whom you may disagree but still being honest and have a productive conversation. The next one is respect. We as a good communicator have to respect other people's idea and try to do simple actions like making eye contact or address their name or actively listen to what they are saying because this will make them feel appreciated. Apart from that, you can convey respect by taking the time to reply their messages or emails to show how sincere and respect you are towards the conversations and the person.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Haris Aiman bin Kamar Hazimin. My metric number is 278746. Today, I will continue presenting the 9, which feedback. Before that, let's understand what is the feedback itself, which the feedback is the constructive or vital to employees to ongoing developments. Feedback is clarify expectations, help people learn from their mistake and build the confidence. So that is the definitions of feedback itself. So from that, why is give and receive feedback is important to communications? First, from the feedback, we can know the progress. We can know uh, the weakness that the company ongoing. So that's we understand what is a feedback itself, and there are ways to provide employees with constructive feedback, which we can ongoing by using the email, phone calls, and weekly status updates. Which from that we can connect talking with not means directly talking, but we can uh, understand and deliver to the employees what we wanted and what they wanted from us. That's all for the feedback. We go to the next part. Thank you. Okay, let's we continue to the next part. It's number 10 is speaking the right medium. What do you mean with speaking the right medium? Which means it is important communication skills to imply or to simply know what form of communication to use, what form that we want to use, such as example layoff, resignation, change in salary, and what way we want to tell the our employee or our persons in charge that we wanted to tell them that he need to be resigned or he need to be promoted, and that's why we need to picking the right medium. And the next is uh, to whom that we want to speak with. Like example, if we want to talk or to communicate with our boss, our leader, we need to use a proper way, which we need to convey our message, maybe in through emails, which people will appreciate. Thoughtful means of communication and will more likely to respond positively to you, which means if you using the right medium, using the right way to communicate to our employees, our boss or leader, we need to use the right given way to communicate with them, and to be more productive, to be more effective. We just focus on the problem focus and be specific to communicate to our employees or to our bosses, and then maybe might be direct but not too informal for telling them that what we wanted in our heart or uh, in the business life. That's all from me, and thank you.